Yesterday, I attended two of the tea parties in Michigan, and although they didn't draw really big crowds, about 200 people in Farmington Hills and around 500 in Troy, it did draw real people who had real opinions.
Ultimately, you wind up having capital consumption rather than wealth creation. So you wind up by taxing and things of that nature, you wind up exacerbating the problem rather than solving it.
So do we need change in Washington? Yeah! Is this the kind of change we want? No! So what do we want? Lower taxes? Yeah! All right, and that's what we're here about.
You had everything from the kids who were forced to hold misspelled signs they didn't understand, to teabag earrings, disdain towards the bankers, the right to life groups, the fearful.
I'm so scared being in the United States today.
And of course, the Obama detractors.
Okay, now the president is saying that he's cutting taxes for 95% of the people. How you feel about that?
I don't buy it, because as you look at it, I mean, cutting taxes by giving people tax cuts and tax breaks who don't pay taxes, it's kind of a strange math that goes on in that, because when you have people that are getting tax breaks that don't pay tax cuts, that's not really part of the 95. So then you drop that down, and then you look at other stuff that's being added on tax-wise. It just doesn't jive.
Different protesters had different methods that ranged from being thoughtful and creative to downright ignorant and derogatory.
Yeah.
I asked you about your sign.
I'm looking at your sign, and it's very, very graphic.
Yes.
What's the reason for that?
Well, to show our governor, our president, Speaker of the House, what we really think of them. That these people are anti-American, they're un-American. Basically, they're worse than any of the enemies America's ever fought against.
Don't believe him. He's a setup.
No, it's not a setup. We fought against communism for 46 years in the Cold War, and basically we've let a communist in the White House. He's not just a socialist, he's an out-and-out communist. He's taken over the auto industry, he's taken over the banks. Socialists have high taxes, communists take over businesses, take over ownership. And that's what he's done. That's why I'm against him.
And it doesn't represent the signs that are here. So I don't understand why you take pictures of one sign and not of all the many, many signs that are here that are not that derogatory. That doesn't represent the people here.
After that accusation of being a mainstream media plant, I'm feeling a little dogged out. Nehemiah Israel, CNN reporter from the Great Lakes state of Michigan.